Welcome back to another episode of your review channel. Yes, I'm going to teach you how to check your engine oil. Most importantly, how to see if there's anything wrong with the engine or transmission fluids. Same idea applies. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so you have your car and you want to check your oil and you want to know how to do it. So one simple rule, and I'm going to tell you really simple, and a lot of people don't do it. Make sure it's on a flat and level playing field, plane. If it's tilted this way, if your car's packed that way, it'll affect the oil level 100%. So you need to be flat. The car should be cold. You should check it in the morning before you start it. Everything is all settled and you know exactly where it is. A lot of times oil does expand and contract as the car gets hot and cold, so that's really important. So cold in the morning. Also make sure it's a flat level place. Also, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks what the smell and what the oil smells like, and get some idea on what it smells like. If you're looking for a new car, if you're going to go check for a new car, if you're looking to buy a used car, really important to know, and have a napkin for you so you can clean off the dipstick. Okay, let's pop the hood and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, on this car it's hard to see, but you can see it right here. It's a little button you have to pull right here. It's black, it's hard to see, but this is for the hood pop, right? So right under your dash, you'll see here, pop that. You can hear that pop right there. That means the hood is open. Let's go check a look at the hood. Okay, so to have the hood popped, it's right here, and there's always a little latch underneath. It's a safety latch. Just make sure you get that safety latch, and you just move it over, and that's how you open up the hood. You'll see here, there's a little safety latch where my finger is. Hopefully you can see that. You just push the safety latch up, right here, you can see that. So that is in case the hood does pop open while you're driving, it doesn't flop open and blow into your windshield and smash it. So that is the safety latch right here. So make sure you undo that before you open the hood. The hood will not open unless you do that. That's important. Okay, so we're inside the engine here, and you can see it's all plastic, and you really can't get to a lot of things. Only a couple things that you can access pretty simply, and one is the oil sink. It's right here with this yellow. Has a ring on it, and you pull this off, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Everything else is really difficult to get to. Transmission fluid is probably on the back side. We're not going to even get into that right now. We're just going to get into the engine oil, which is right here in the front. You'll see that, and most of your Lexuses, most vehicles will have it. Let's pull this out, and I'm going to show you a couple tips and a couple tricks as far as knowing if the oil is clean, if it's full, and what to look out for if something is wrong. Okay, so I'm going to pull the dipstick. I'm going to show you, basically just pull it out straight, okay? And we're just going to take a look at it cold, and you can see here, it's a little bit all over the dipstick here, so you can see that. So the reason why is that because the car was running the day before, and kind of the oil splashes around. So what you want to do is give it a clean wipe before you start it. So clean wipe. And now you can see here there's two dots, so hopefully you can see that clearly here. If I can get that in focus, hopefully you can see that there's two dots, a dot here and a dot here. And those two dots represent in between where you want the oil to fill. If it's overfilled, it'll be above the dot. If it's too low, it'll be below the dot. So between the two dots is really where you want to be for our normal fill for the engine when it's cold and laying flat. So let's pop it back in here. Okay, all the way down, make sure it's all the way down, and then pull it out. And let's take a look at our engine oil. Okay, so it is a drop high. This is a drop high, but that's okay. It's still just a little bit, maybe a half a quart over, but not a big deal. Engine oil is clean. You can see that this is about 5,000 miles on this oil. Haven't changed it. Changed every 10,000, but you do check it. So a couple different tricks you want to do. So you know it's between the two dots, and this is fine. If it's a little over, not to worry. You want to just rub your fingers. This is just something that a lot of mechanics do. Everybody wears gloves today, but years ago, this is what we used to do. We used to take the oil between our fingers and actually smell it. You can smell oil. You can smell if there's a leak with the antifreeze. You can feel if there's little fragments in the oil, and that's pretty much a sign either something's wrong with the engine, something's wrong with the bearings, and those are just really simple and easy things to do. So smell test. You can smell if it's burnt. So if the engine has some burning smell to it, you know the oil was never changed enough. That's a really important tip. So if you're out looking for a used car, check the oil. This is the simplest. And you say, and the same thing with the transmission fluid. Smell it. You'll see if it's burnt. You'll see if it's dirty, and you can feel if there's any dirt and grime in the oil. If you feel that, then something is wrong with the transmission. Same thing with the engine. If you feel dirt and grime, something is wrong with the engine. You can just tell. You can just smell it. You can smell burnt. If you see water, you know it has an engine coolant leak inside one of the gaskets is leaking. These are real simple and easy tools for you to know, especially when you're looking for a used car. Again, squeeze between your fingers, feel it. And you would feel it, believe me, if this engine was bad, you would feel little pieces of metal. You would feel it, you would smell. It would have a terrible smell to it. It would smell like it's burnt. You would see water. It would look watery. It would just, you can tell so much from oil that it's really pretty scary. So that's my tip for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a simple video on how to check your oil and also what to look for when you're out looking for a car things to look for as far as the oil and also transmission fluid. So smell those things, don't be afraid, get them on your fingers, take off those gloves and just feel the oil. It's only for a minute, it's not gonna kill you, and it could save you tens of thousands of dollars. Okay guys, I appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help me so I can continue helping you. Okay, so that's it for me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when the next video is ready. And also check out all these other videos all around that you can see all around here. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can learn, and hopefully I can help and give you some information that help you out in the future. All right, guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next review.